I was in my head a lot. Self-talk, I'll be honest with you, it sucked. I had every intent on recording a video. Not even this video, just a video.
Bring the office light to...
Last night I was working on building out the set. This is our already existing space, the shared office space between me and my wife. So it's not really all together. This looks like a lightsaber. Over here, I just realized, at least for video purposes, the lamp is too close to each other.
You're too close, man. You're too close, man.
I had a shoot yesterday, all day, and I got gear here, got an IKEA bag and some other stuff. My desk is a mess. Hello. So I got stuff kind of everywhere. But I had on my schedule to have like a content day. I've been writing a lot. Much of what I'm going to actually share on this channel, and I'm very, very excited about it. All the reading, all the writing I've been doing is basically to pass down some things that have inspired me, some things that actually have helped me grow teams, grow creative teams and all. I've hired a coach for the past couple months to help me out with that intent. The intent was to put something together in a matter of, coaching others, other creative directors. I had the intent on, actually doing a content day. I had an injury, was out for the couple days on crutches. That didn't work. I could have been in my head for a long time. And this is the kind of the thing that was speaking to me is like, intent is great. There's luck and then there's intentionality. For me, it's environment conducive for your intent. So in this regards, to make the environment easy enough to like create something, make your environment easy enough to be able to produce something, whether that's having an already made setup in your space that you want to record at. That's a great intent to have, a great plan to have. For some people, it's waking up in the morning, and I do this for myself too as well, but waking up in the morning with the intent on going to the gym. That means setting your clothes out, setting your shoes out. Some people actually go to sleep with their shorts on that they're gonna wear, or whatever they're gonna wear in the morning to go to the gym. I've seen someone actually wear shoes to sleep. That's crazy. Maybe they slept on the couch. It's almost like they fell asleep on the couch. It's weird.
847! Come on!
But anyway, there's intent behind everything. My intent was to actually record a video this morning, making this environment conducive to the point of me just grabbing a microphone. Like, the lapel is literally right here. I don't know. That's going to be the style of most of these videos anyway. The setup's going to change. There's a lot of things I want to adjust. Making sure that this environment for our office space is conducive enough for me and my wife to work in. My gear is all in there. I may end up changing this to something else. This is all going to change too. This has got to change. It's more of a cleanup for me, but the intent is making this environment conducive to be able to do videos like these. When it comes down to making your environment conducive, intentional for your content creation, or just anything you're looking to do, that's physical space. But what about the mental space? I was in my head a lot. Self-talk, I'll be honest with you, it sucked. So making my headspace, this mental environment conducive for creating, it wasn't necessarily there because the self-talk wasn't there. Your actions will be very telling of what your actual intent really is. Mine wasn't there. If you really want to know what your intent is, take a look at your actions. Do they align? That's really what you want, is alignment in that area of actions. Whether that be taskless or whatever productive thing that you do, that it plays a huge role in that. If you want to grow, you have to be intentional about growth. You got to have a growth plan. You got to have things set up in your day to succeed, making your day, setting it up for a win. And I'll be honest with you, my intent was there, but my actions didn't really align to that. As much as I thought they did, they never aligned. because I would have been in a different state of mind if that were the case. I don't like being in front of the camera. I was comparing myself to a lot of people. My setup would never match up to theirs. It was bad, and that actually stopped me from creating. I would be in my head about the setup. The setup isn't good. I got this going on. Lightsaber joint over here. It's not great. The space is too small. The lighting, I don't know. That's not good for my mental, talking about the physical space that I have. So all that has to be clear. And I think the whole thing is like not really being perfect. It's about just being done. I think really it's all about the pursuit of it, who you are becoming in the process. Here I am comparing myself to other people who have been doing it for a while. I'm a little bit more seasoned in my career. I do this a lot. But to do this personally for myself, it is a little bit harder. It's easy to create things for clients, to get it out there, good, go, whatever. But what about my own personal self? So that's something I'm working on. So believe it or not, yes, you can be years and decades into your career and you still have this thing going on. It happens. Happens to everyone. Happens to the best of us, the worst of us. But it doesn't bring out the best in myself. I'll speak for myself. I'm not speaking for you. I'm not speaking for anybody else. I'll speak for myself. So I'm going to show up here more often. I'm going to share the story, share all the things I've been writing, share all the things I've been reading, and hopefully make this space conducive for growth, conducive for creativity, and just having fun. I was thinking about the style. How are these videos going to go? Am I going to always be holding a microphone? Am I going to have the big podcast microphone? I don't know. But one of the things that my wife reminded me of is just show up. I've already have a style. I've already established that. Just keep going with that. And try not to pretend to be something else. I did a video a couple months ago about how to grow a creative team. I didn't like it. The process of I didn't like it. Actually, when it was done, it was cool. It served the purpose, but it didn't serve a purpose for myself. And I'm still like, I just want to redo that video or delete it or whatever. But I'm like, no, the intent was, and you'll see the video, the intent was to help out a friend of mine. That was the intent, helping out that one person. And I did. And it was great. And that felt good. The intent wasn't for me to gain some, oh my gosh, that was amazing. The intent was to help that person out. So, yeah. There was no purpose to this. I didn't even have a teleprompter or nothing. These are just literal raw thoughts. So, my laundry's done. The intent was to actually wear a shirt that I wanted to wear today. This is an old college shirt, actually, and the laundry just got done. So that was my intent. Did I do it last night? No, I did not. But I did it this morning. So hopefully that equates for something. So, yeah. I don't know if you heard that. The AC's going. I really don't care. There's a lot of things that happen. This is like a natural environment. So, but the biggest thing is the intent on why I'm doing these. So let that be a reminder. Let that be a theme for today. Intent. Okay, that's all. Peace.